Hi, I'm Dan from DriveMag, and today I'm testing the latest generation Renault Megane, one of the brand's core models alongside the Clio. I'm very curious to find out if this all-new model has what it takes to shake things up in the very competitive European compact segment. So let's go! If you put this thing next to the Opel Astra or VW Golf, chances are you won't notice them. That's how good the Megane looks. On the inside, things don't look as good as on the outside, but Renault did a decent job with this interior. There's a catch though. You must have this R-Link 2 infotainment system, because it really changes the experience compared to lower grade models. It's very responsive and intuitive to use, but it does have one big problem: the fact that you cannot access the climate control system without using the tablet. If I want to turn on air conditioning or change fan speed, I cannot do it unless I use the tablet display. And that's wrong for many reasons. For ergonomic reasons, but also on grounds of safety, because it distracts the driver's attention. Most of the areas passengers usually touch in the car are good quality, but there are some hard, scratchy plastics on the lower half of the dashboard and of the door panels. This model comes with artificial leather upholstery, which looks and feels like plastic, to be honest. You would be better off with fabric upholstery, not to mention that you would save some money too. Speaking of this car, which is a well-equipped mid-range intense trim level, it even has a massage function for the driver's seat. Not too long ago, this feature would have been unimaginable on a compact car. The new Megane is wider and has a longer wheelbase than its predecessor, and that means there's no shortage of space inside. While at the front there are no space constraints, things are a bit cramped in the rear for 3 passengers during longer trips, particularly for the one sitting in the middle, because the middle seat is taller and the passengers over 6 feet tall, like me, will definitely graze the ceiling. Another problem with the rear seats is that the footrest is rather tight. You don't have enough room to place your feet below the front passenger seats, and that can be a problem during longer trips. At 434 liters, cargo volume is generous for the segment. However, the low floor of the boot compartment and the wide lip make loading the heavier items a real pain in the back. The suspension is set up for comfort, and that is normal on a family hatchback like the Renault Megane. On good quality roads, the Megane is very comfortable, but on poorer surfaces, the suspension is noisy, and you do get the feeling that this car hates potholes very much. Okay, so this car is comfortable, but what is it like to drive on twisty roads? Well, it's more fun than I expected. While body roll is present, the car sticks to the path you choose because it has very good levels of grip. The electric steering is light and lacks feedback, although if you switch to sport mode, it gains weight. However, in real life, most consumers won't even notice that, and they will, on the contrary, appreciate the fact that it's very easy and comfortable to use. This car is fitted with the 1.6 liter turbo diesel unit that can be found in different states of tune, even in the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. That alone speaks volumes about the quality of this engine. It's very refined and silent, but it's punchy as well, packing 128 horsepower and 320 Newton meters of torque. It does a pretty good job of moving this vehicle around. The decent level of torque is responsible for that, but if you find yourself below 1500 RPM, engine response is absent. The engine is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission, which works well, but is not as precise as similar transmissions found in the Megane's German rivals. Performance-wise, the Renault Megane won't set any speed records, obviously, but it does feel quick enough for most occasions. What's even more important for a diesel-powered car is obviously fuel economy, and the Megane doesn't disappoint. While the automaker claims average fuel economy is 4 liters per 100 kilometers, During our test, the Megane averaged 6 liters per 100 kilometers. The 1.6 liter turbo diesel engine is only available from mid-range trim levels upwards, and that means it's quite expensive to buy. It's priced from 25,090 euros in Germany, which is a lot of money to spend on a diesel-powered compact family car. If you insist on having a diesel-powered Megane, I strongly recommend the 1.5 liter unit, which is slightly less powerful but more economical, and most importantly, much cheaper to buy. Overall, I really enjoyed the all-new Megane. It's a massive improvement over its predecessor, both from a styling point of view, but also when it comes to refinement and comfort levels. If you find German hatchbacks too dull and you want your car to be admired in the parking lot, the Renault Megane may be the right car for you.